Well, I thought I would check in with another video about how impossible it is for people to get out of poverty situations. I can't even go into all the roadblocks I've hit. But today I had heard from a local homeless outreach guy, amazing, wonderful man. Used to be homeless for 5 years. Now he works with the police department to help the homeless. So he's a great advocate because he knows what it's like. And he, told me about a place that he said would take probably a third-party check so that the organization that this family got funding from, that's willing to pay their rent for a whole year and their deposit, could pay this place, and they could get an apartment. And they said they had 5 available. So I called the place, and they said they were open Sunday from 12 to 4:30. So I went there on my Sunday while in the middle of all my other errands with the kids' activities and Boy Scouts and all that stuff. And long story short, nobody's there. They think it's open, everything's out of date. So I go there. It looks nice though. Today I went back, finally was able to call and talk to a person. So I went back and I walked in and I sat down, and I knew they took Section 8. So I thought, well, they might have, they supposedly take third-party checks so they could go move in. And they said, oh, we don't take third-party checks. So now I'm back at square one. There is no place for them to go, no apartment. They're paying for, motel right now every day, which the money runs out that way. They can't get any place to take them, even though they have money to pay for it and an organization that has offered their rent. And there's just no, then the homeless advocate guy says, oh yeah, I talked to someone, they said that with that program, which is called HOPIX, that they help them find housing. And I said, ha ha ha, I found out from HOPIX that there's nothing available. So all these people who are employed in these organizations that are supposed to be helping people have no power to help them because there's nothing available, and no landlords want to accept these programs because the organizations like HOPIX sometimes don't pay them, and they have to go in and try to get the checks from them to get their payment. So everything's broken. Everything is broken. And people think that they get so much money from the government, and this whole family of a mother, father, and a baby get about $540 a month to live on, plus some food stamps for diapers, maybe like $200. So how can the people get out of poverty when they she's a veterinarian, but she has to pay $2,500 to get her license to be able to get her work authorization. So this is kind of what we're dealing with.